Alright, let's talk about cingulum rusts. There is a cingulum rust on a canine. Generally for all cingulum rusts we'll be using a flat-ended finishing diamond. That's the flat-ended diamond here with a red strip. There are many different shapes of these cingulum rusts. A U-shaped rust is mainly done on maxillary, lateral, and central incisors. The V-shaped rust is common on maxillary canines, and a flat-shaped rust is usually on mandibular incisors. The shape generally depends on the shape of the cingulum, but these are the common shapes. All of them need to extend through the mesial and distal line angles on the lingual side. So that's a little different than your guide planes. But then if you look at where it's placed on the lingual surface, it's usually on the flattest area, like right there on that blue mark. You want to be careful to place your rest seat in an area where there's no occlusion, because remember there's a rest that's going to go on top of there, and if that metal is in an area where there's occlusion, now the patient will be able to bite down correctly. So that's a concern, especially on the maxillary side. When we look at you'll see that it also has a higher an outside area and an inside area, and the outside area is higher. We can see that when we put a rest seat on top, that it also directs the forces along the long axis of the tooth. So that's important to design it that way. You can verify that we have that by using a probe or an explorer that put it on the outside, and if you put pressure on it, so it slides down to the inside, and that way you know you have a positive seat, which is important. That thickness is about 1 millimeter, and you can generally achieve that by putting a flat-ended tapered diamond onto the lingual surface and designing that by tipping your burr closer to the lingual fossa of an incisor or canine. That way you create that positive seat, and even if you end up prepping the lingual fossa a little bit, that's fine. You can always polish that up later. So that's a quick reference page on the preparation guidelines for cingulum rusts, and that's a look at how they look like on typodonts. And again, a little difference between the extensions for guide planes and cingulum rusts. A common mistake, but which of these require the preparation to extend to the line angles? Is it the cingulum rusts or the guide planes? It's an age-old question, huh? But it is the cingulum rusts. The cingulum rusts extend to the line angles, but the guide planes don't. So that's that.